PapaZilla. Welcome to episode 3 of All the Mod 6 Let's Play series with PapaZilla. And sooner or later, Rexzilla will be joining us. So here we are at the base. I did do a bunch of bonsai pots. This is one of the best ways just to sort of get woods. Did the basic trees right now, just working on them. And then I wanted to, in this episode, did a lot of terraforming and then just building out a little bit of my area. So we have, of course, these type of boxes, great for storing dirt, for storing cobblestone. We'll get a much bigger build out of these over time. But you know, putting everything in there is one of the key things in building out that, you know, basically you take the planks, make them out. Oh, this will make more. Actually, it's top tip, if you hit shift and the left click, you will make all of them that you can at that point in time with everything that's lined up. Let's get my crafting table on a stick. Go ahead and first of all, you of course make chests. And within the chest, you then can make another chest, but instead of, let's make 2 of these right now. Instead of making the chest, well, there's 2 more. So it gives me enough. And then you place these 2, 4, 6, 8. Fill in with that, and you get a 4x4 box. So each one of those, you can then add more room into it and store more things. So 8 chests with the filler for the others. You then have equivalent of multiple stacks that can go in there. So it makes sorting much easier. These are upgradable, so it's quite easy to use them for as the beginning part of the storage network. Do want to get a much more advanced storage network. 2 other ones here, one I've used before, one I haven't. I probably want to get to the one I haven't, but first we'll probably start and just do what we know first, just to get things going. I have the sheep sitting in here. We'll probably keep them here for quite a while. Obviously build the shepherd, and then I can go ahead and do that, but have sheep wandering around, have the cows over here. We'll ultimately build the shepherd and the cow herd, but this is where I'm going to build, as I mentioned, that shepherd. So go in here, pick it, we get the shepherd. Go ahead, if we want to switch, of course, to fortress, which everything is. Get it up there, get it lined. I sort of outlined the box already, so I know where it needs to go. Get it in there and get it going. That looks right. Go to the side, make sure it's fitting in. Might be one further back that way, so it fits on my poles. Oh, I'm not sure which one it is off on. I think it's actually one back that way. Nope, not 2 back. 1. There we go. So that should be where it belongs. Seems I was off on this one where I didn't put that in that second row. So, but that is the correct place to put it. Sit in here. Should be 8 blocks over. There we go. That is where the shepherd belongs. So we'll put that in the queue to build. Just making sure I have the 16 over. I guess I could have brought up chunks as well, but okay, there we go. It's set. You can, obviously just putting it there won't do anything. You have to go into the actual block and build options. You can either assign a worker to actually work on it, in which case they'll do that one. Otherwise, you can just leave it blank, and the next available worker will build it in. Second thing, the warehouse. There is an alternative warehouse for the fortress. I haven't built this one before, so I thought, okay, let's just change it up a bit. This one You can see the doors. It's much bigger than the previous warehouse. It's fine. That way I'll only need one of them. It does take up 2 spots though, so instead of having 2 couriers, I'll only have one for now. If I need another courier, I'll just throw them out on the outside of the property, on the outer fence. But for now, this should do it. Again, have these sort of set up in line that I can bring these in. That looks good on that side. Oop, fell down. And you get an idea what it looks like inside on the level 1. It's a lot more places for storage here. And we can bust it up to level 2, 3, getting quite a bit of storage, so 2 levels there, 4, and then the fully complete one level 5. And take a step back, this is what it'll look like when it is fully built out as level 5. That is on the thing, on the marks. Looks good. Looks good on that side as well. Okay, so I'm going to save it here. And then go in once again, build options. I said, right now I'm sort of assigning people. Later on, I'll just sort of build them in the order that they said. So if somebody finishes a project sooner. Additionally, adding homes on the corner. This is very important at the beginning stages of your building your mine colonies is to have enough workers. And to do that, you need to add homes. So this guy needs to come in and come up, and he'll act as a corner right there. There are alternate housing as well, but on the corner ones at the beginning 3, you're going to want to do all of those. Put them on the 3 corners that do not have a tavern. Since you're limited to 1 tavern anyway, if I remember correctly. And we'll build it. And then on the other corner, once again, same thing. Place it on the corner. I'm going to find with that little movement spot on it. Can't see it yet. Okay, there we go. Up over, 1 down, and bring it and lock it in. And there we go. Set. And once again, get this one lined up to be built as well. Okay. Going back and just looking at my preferences I have, you can see I have 3 things being built. The warehouse, the other 2. Want to make sure worker hiring, automatic is the option. I actually want to make sure that's always on manual for me. Housing assignment, I keep it automatic. You can also turn off children being born. Right now, that's sort of the free way to get citizens, is just let them be born. The downside of that is that they aren't able to work right away. They have to grow up. So as kids, we don't get child labor. So here, it's again, trying to do a courier, delivery man, they call it here. Put that right next to the warehouse. They can then, take things back and forth. They'll pick up excess supplies at each of the shops, and beyond that, they will then bring excess supplies back to the warehouse. So you go in there, you have to not only have it built and a worker assigned here. What you do is you then go into the warehouse and you can assign the courier for that warehouse. With me, I'm just going to go with the one big warehouse. Have done a lot of different items. So the Dixon Brownies, the miniature tree farm, that was the bonsai we saw earlier. Along the get it started line, traps have a few things, a little more redstone to get there. But getting close to finishing all of those up. I've actually done part of this, probably more than is marked off, but I just haven't taken the time. I just have to get that in the tomb, and then that'll kick that through a few extra spots. So you sit here and you go to the book, left and find the one that just said Silent Gear Guide. There's nothing really in the Silent Gear Guide, so it's sort of funny. It just gives you the link to the website. But now I have the next steps done on the Silent Gear. Oh, look, our friend the trader. Did go back and dungeon a little bit more, just sort of speeding through this as I do it. This is actually the level 3 of a dungeon, so much more difficult. You get the catacombs down here. One thing nice about the catacombs is every one of those spawners that you have is going to provide you a chest behind it, where I don't take everything, but take enough that, yeah, definitely want those. Quite nice loot starting on level 3 of the dungeons. Really can skip level 2 and 1 for now. If you move fast enough, of course, you can get there before they have a spawn. You can see quite nice loot down here on level 3. Including, once in a while, diamond tools. So, from the upper levels, pretty much maxed out on all the stuff I've gotten. Just trying to clean it up as much as I can, since not sure if I'll be back to this one. You know, usually I might even take the gear just to throw it in the for the fort. Just extra gear for the soldiers in there. In the colony. There we go. In this case, I am going to go down one more level. And ooh, nice amethyst here. I will probably take the majority of that, so this one not so much. Some spiders back there. Cave spiders, so poison. Let's just get this out of the way and then get rid of it. Okay. Chest down. Some point in time I might go dump this stuff off, but lots of stuff. And this. So easy to get 4 or 5 checks. This is, like I said, this is level 4 of this particular dungeon. You see I found a supply camp. That's one of the few ways you can rebuild a supply camp, because you're limited to 1. With that, you can build multiple, which is really just lots of free supplies on that. Okay, diamond boots. Okay. Bring everything in as I can. And then for the rest of the stuff. So what do I need? What do I don't need? Amethyst. I like that purple amethyst. It's nice. 3 chests. Maybe a couple more. Ouch. Okay. For the remaining chests. Lots of stuff. Okay, once again, getting lots of stuff that I can. Part of it's just going through and taking what you can, when you can. Leaving behind some stuff, adding more stuff. And sorting through it. Okay. that is, did I see the stairs down to level 5 yet? Okay, I'm gonna just grab a bunch of this stuff. Yeah, just mine it. Like the purple. So if you know me, big purple thing. Sure, this amethyst will work well somewhere in the home. Just got a couple stacks of it. We are getting close to being maxed out on stuff. Go. Okay, these. I got some, and what are they called? Big silverfish as well in there. And here they come. The silverfish are annoying, but it's part of life in Minecraft. Okay. This thing will have a spawner on each side and a chest in the middle. Let's take out the other spawners. There we go. There's the stairs down. Let's go back. Get ready to go down and head down to the bottom level. So level 5, this is sort of the nether level. Okay. This is, I think, the first time I've ever seen it. So the nether level has no passages. Yeah, nothing. So no level 5 on this one. So I jumped back. Building more, now building a farmer. One of the key things you're going to grow within the colony over time. You're going to want them to basically help with not only the wheat production, but also some sort of a food supplement. In just the worst case, it's just the wheat for the horses, not horses, for cows, for sheep. Maybe carrots for pigs as well, if you're going to do that. It then gets the meat to be cooked up for everybody to eat. So put that, I'm trying to stick close to where the guides are. Not that I really need that at this point, but now I'm going back in between that house and the shepherd. I'm going to put in the cowboy, which is the cattle farm. Okay, get that one in right there on both sides. Either set, boom, boom. The 5 looks good, continuous, and then set it to be built as well. So I did a lot of the assigning buildings. At some point in time, I think I was raided and both my builders died, so I had to assign new ones. And after that, you see at some point in time, I will stop assigning builders. Just put it in the queue, let the next available person build it. Right now, I am working on an anvil. I didn't probably found somebody didn't have a good one. Oh, it's not lemon. So just making an anvil so I can use my tool belt, which I made recently. Tool belt is one of the best tools within here. So you not only get the tool belt, you get a couple of free pouches with it, and then you can make more pouches. So you can see it's right up here. Tool belt, you get 2 free pouches for that. So you put the tool belt in. Oh, let me take it off for a second. Put the tool belt in, and then you add in a pouch. And for each pouch you have, you can have an extra tool. So what the tool belt does is once you're wearing it, it allows you to cycle through the weapons or swords that you're using by going in just into the inventory and then using the R key. That will show you everything that's in there, and whatever you select will come out, or you can place the item you're looking at into it as long as it's considered a tool. Those axes, you may be wondering what the axes are for. This is the bonsai farm, so I'm just going to take everything out, put an axe in. The axe will auto harvest it. Obviously, we're a little slow on stuff right now, so I'm going to just add those axes in. I'll take out the wood and then come pick them up in a bit once that iron axe has worked its way to generate all of the wood, sticks, saplings. Then there, so dump all the wood in the wood barrel. Okay, blue dye there. Okay, machine frame. Machine frame goes in the middle. Let's go and check it out again. So trying to make a coal generator. Grab redstone. Make sure I got everything I need. Redstone torches. And then coal on the side. Okay. Frame, torches, coal. So now we have our coal generator. So there's a simple list of producing energy that you can get. Just going to go out here and place it. You can start at page 2. Okay. What else was I looking for? Okay, after the generator, which I'm going to put just over here. We then want to go. Okay, so metallurgic infuser. Okay, osmium, a couple of furnaces, redstone, and iron. I don't know why I only did one. I did 2 of these anyway. But there's one. Oh, I have one. Okay. Osmium, redstone, iron. There we go. Metallic infuser. Got any good trades? Tomb of enchanting. No. Nothing that exciting from him. No super diamond sword or armor with him. Keep checking every once in a while. They have those super trades. Like a diamond sword plus 45 emerald for us. Like sharpness 8 or 10 or whatever it is. So we'll still be looking for that. Okay, using our power, we got that. Now we need to make these different items. Ultimately, we want to do the windmill. So it started with materials needed for the wind generator. Need a little more redstone. bunch of iron. Okay, we need to coal as well. Okay, you power up the generator. It's going. And get power over here. Okay. If you don't put the red in the infuser, you put the redstone in first. That's the main infuser you're going to use. And you put your iron and your infuser in there. You get that little reddish round. Cool. Additionally to the redstone infused into iron gives you those things. Second one, that chip is redstone infused into osmium. And then you'll use those to craft those little boards. One redstone would give you that. Okay, continuing to build to get to that wind generator. Red, 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 red. And two of these things. Go. This is two. And okay, gives us everything we should need now. Take my things and go and these guys are bugging me. Whoa, what's happening? What's going on? Poor llamas. He spit at me. That's not good. Sorry, the llama has to die now. And I'll let you live for now. Okay. Okay, there we go. Get the osmium. Okay. Now, you want to put this up high somewhere. I mean, it's not like it's going to end up here forever, but okay. I have my wind generator. Going to go up top and put it in. Okay, there's the wind spinning, so that means it is generating power, which is a good thing. What we want to see from it. And that was sort of getting into the basics of V2. You can see it is generating the power. The next steps, I'll build the battery, build the power cable to bring it to the battery, and then start building out from there. It's one of the key things to get really automation, but really easier crafting, power for your a lot of stuff in this one, most everything. Okay, so the other thing I've been doing behind the scenes for the most part, because not really the most exciting thing to watch, is building. So I have my, as you can see, my building wand. This is extending it as far as I believe it's going to be going out for the fortress over the river. Big hanging cliff over there. But whatever you're on with that, it will. So I'm going to count off to make sure. Okay, and you see as it keeps going one row, as long as I click on that, and I have enough in my hands. Perfect. And so in this case, I'm building it out over the river. Just laying this down, sort of a 2-layer deep crafting. Just build, build, build. Good. Just keep on going. It's a lot. It may seem like this is tedious too, but a lot quicker than laying individual blocks. Okay, keep on going. Okay, now last thing I'm going to show. This one is every once in a while with mine colonies, you have barbarians that will attack. Typically, the alarm goes off at nighttime, so you can sleep through the night. So you're fighting them in the day. Just make sure you're healed up. You have a sword ready, not one that's just about to break. And then go ahead and head off. Either you would be, yeah. So I'm gonna find them off towards the direction that they are. See them. Looking for the barbarians. I don't see them. So this is all area that will ultimately be in my town, but not as of yet. Still looking. Haven't found them yet. Problem is now they've probably made it inside, which is not a good thing. For some reason in my head, south is not south. Let's see, southeast. They should have been somewhere over here. I don't see anything. There they are. Okay, so let's just see what I do and let them off.
I'll be back.
Good.
I'll be back.
Episode 3. Hope you enjoyed. Episode 4 coming up in the next few days. Take care, everyone. Have a good day.